Hi guys, welkom bij de tweede behind the scenes van de MMPROD Online Classes. Vandaag zullen we het hebben over onze tweede docent van de MMPROD Online Classes en dat is Sam. Ik ken Sam ongeveer al 2 jaartjes. Ik ontmoette haar in 2018 toen ik naar LA ging en ik heb vanaf toen een paar danslessen van haar mogen volgen. In principe na de eerste les al wist ik dat ik Sam moest introduceren aan de Surinaamse dansgemeenschap.
Hello everyone, I'm super excited to be here. Jill's a good friend of mine. I've known her for a few years now, and so I'm super excited for her to come ask me to teach on her live.
Zoals ik eerder zei, ik heb een paar lessen van haar mogen volgen. De movement is very different en ik had er ook specifiek gezegd voor deze online class, don't hold back, je mag gewoon je ding doen. Het is een leuke challenge voor ons en we hebben nu ook vooral de tijd om extra te kunnen oefenen. Ik ga jullie even wijzen hoe het aan toe ging toen ik de lessen moest volgen.
Top and back and basics. Watch up and hit. Yeah, don't think about it too much. It's just, you're just stepping back.
After it's lyrics, right? The base. Because I think I went too early.
And me and you together. What? We're already at like 45 seconds.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You good?
This is the bass, and switch. Ha. And around. Ha. Roll. Hit, down, and switch. Ha. And we can end it there if you want.
Yeah, let's end it there.
And yes. Just start switch. In, out, in, out.
Okay.
Yes. We're ending it there.
Yeah.
You got it. You know it.
Sam, ladies and gentlemen. Sam, any messages for them?
Get ready. Get ready.
En tijdens mijn laatste trip naar LA vorig jaar heb ik haar ontmoet bij Build Beast. Oké, dus dit is eigenlijk wat ik van dichtbij heb meegemaakt met Sam en nu gaan we dan terug naar de les. Ze staat bekend om haar footwork, dus dat was natuurlijk in die choreo. En dat is precies dat stukje waar iedereen echt keek van, what?
She's like, give him the footwork. I can't be the only one struggling. I love you, Jill. Okay.
It's nothing super crazy, but it's just fast.
I wish I could see their faces too. One day we'll meet in person.
Deze video heb ik opgenomen voordat die compilatie uit is gekomen. Dus nu op dit moment weet ik nog niet hoeveel dansers hebben meegedaan. Maar tegen de tijd dat ik deze video ga editen weet ik het waarschijnlijk wel, dus laten we kijken. Oké, dat was het voor onze backstory en een recap van Sam's les. Nu gaan we over naar de Q&A. De Q&A is een onderdeel van de Aspire to Inspire series. Jullie hebben het gezien bij die van Bianca, dus let's watch it.
Hey guys, it's Sam, and I'm here to answer a few questions that you guys had for me. So the first couple were all kind of about my background, what got me into dance, what made me want to pursue this career. So when I was younger, I took
the little kid dance classes, and jazz, ballet, tap. But that was kind of the extent of my technical training. And then I moved into competitive cheerleading, which really got me into the love and passion for performing. I loved being in front of an audience. I loved performing for people. I loved learning routines. I liked memorizing routines. And so that kind of created that passion, yeah? And after I did cheerleading, I started at a local studio dance competition team. And I was with them for about 6 years, and I was a part of their hip hop company. So I only had rehearsals on the weekend. I took class rehearsal. And so during the week, I was open to do sports at my school. I was always really into sports. I loved being active. So I did volleyball, cheerleading, and basketball in junior high. And then in high school, I did volleyball and lacrosse. So I was really busy, but I loved being active. I had a love for team sports. I loved being in that environment to push each other. And that really kind of helped create my determination to pursue anything I wanted, right? So when I got done with high school, I made the decision to make the move to California from Chicago to pursue dance. I kind of knew for a while that that's what I wanted to do, but I knew I needed to go to school at the same time because that's my parents and I's agreement is that I had to get a degree if I was gonna move out to California and pursue this dance career. So I started at a college for a year, Cal State Northridge, and then I realized that I really needed to put more of my attention and focus into dance if that's what I moved across the country for. So I decided to go to online school. So I continued online school while I was working on being a new dancer out in LA. I didn't really know what I was doing at first, but I really had to put my energy and focus into being able to have an open schedule. So online school was the best option for me. So how it all started in LA, I wasn't a big YouTube watcher. I didn't really do much research on the industry before I came out here. I always just saw the older kids at my dance studio from home. I saw them traveling, going to Monsters conventions or Pulse, or traveling to LA to move out here to dance, and I just kind of saw them do that, and I was like, oh, that's something I can do. That's what I want to do. And so that kind of brought the idea into my head when I was in maybe 7th or 8th grade that this is a strong possibility that this is what I want to do. So when I moved out here, I didn't know the choreographers I should have probably. I didn't know what foundations I should be training in. So it was a lot of just figuring it out. So I was really open to learning from everyone. I took everyone's advice on whose class to take, and you really have to figure out, if you like taking from a certain teacher, try to figure out who trained them or who they trained with to get them to this position they're in. So it was a lot of just trying to figure out like who to be inspired by, who to learn from, because it's very important to get your foundations down. And once you learn your foundations, for example, like house or dance hall or jazz funk, and all of those styles are really important to learn the basics from, because those are the foundation to every other part of hip hop, right? And so the biggest thing I have to say about anything with the dance career or pursuing professional dance is just be a sponge. Just try to soak in as much information as you can, learn from whoever, take from everyone, but do your research on who you think it's most important to take from and where to put your energy that's going to help you get to where you want to go. That also includes taking from people who are on the jobs you want to be on. And it's all about networking, it's all about creating relationships, it's all about trying to fully embed yourself into the industry, to understand it, to gain the respect from others that you want to be respected by. You should always respect everyone, but it's really important, networking like it is in any industry, it's really important to make relationships, take class from whoever you can, and really learn as much information as you can about the dance world, yeah? How do I stay busy and motivated during these times? So this COVID quarantine lifestyle was very challenging at first. I definitely took a second to collect myself and relax and just enjoy my day and not have to worry about as much. But after a few weeks, I was like, okay, I'm bored. I need to ignite that fire and that passion to go do something again. So fitness has always been really important to me. So I started just working out a lot. And I think fitness in general is very important if you want to be a professional dancer, because you're using your body as your job. Yeah, you're using all your energy for all these jobs, and you want to be able to have the endurance and stamina to stay on those jobs. You can always get the job, you can go to the audition and get the job, but do you have the stamina and the endurance to stay on the job? Yeah. So I can't stress enough, even though you hate running, do it, because then you're not going to be out of breath doing routines 10 times in a row, or having a set that's 30 minutes at a time for 2 hours, maybe with limited breaks or maybe no breaks, I don't know, depending on the job. You have to be able to maintain that energy, and you don't want to die down and just get really flat, because when you're dancing in front of an audience especially, you're dancing for a huge room, and so you want all the people in the back to be able to see what you're doing. So if you get tired and you start slacking off, the people in the back are going to be like, what are they doing behind that artist? Yeah. So fitness has really kept me motivated during this time, and taking class and this whole webcam class experience is very new, but it also challenges a new part of your brain. So if you're able to pick up details and you're able to figure out the combo and the intention over a screen, imagine what you'll be able to do when you get in a room full of people again and you feel that energy. Because sometimes in an audition, there's a limited amount of people in the room, and it's just you and maybe 2 other people in front of a panel that you have to impress, because they're the ones booking you on the job. So you really have to prepare yourself in all aspects, because you never know what the dance industry, entertainment industry is going to throw at you next. Yeah? Tip for musicality, I would recommend listening to R&B music mainly. R&B music for me has really opened my ears to listening to different pockets of a song. I always loved R&B, but I didn't really fully understand the different layers of the song. So when you listen to a song, try to pick out each instrument, each level of vocal, each layer of the song. Try to count how many you can listen to, because that'll really open up your ears to dance to different things, because choreography is all about switching through pockets, switching through intensities, and because you don't want to stay stagnant the whole time. And it's all about energy switches, levels, whatever. So there's so much that goes into dance, but that same amount of effort that goes into choreographing and dancing goes into making music. So you have to peel off those layers and really try to open your ears to listen to every part of a song. Most important thing to focus on while training to be a professional dancer, or for people who are not in the country, that are outside of the country, around the world, wherever, advice I would have is to, like I said, just be a sponge. Just be a sponge to learning everything. Be open to these experiences. Be open to what people have to say, even if you don't fully agree with it. They have substance behind what they're saying. They're saying things based on their experience and their personal experience by teaching around the world, or teaching in the industry, or being on jobs. Like, you really have to just be open-minded and be open to absorbing everything you can. I think that's the most important, and that goes for dancing, that goes for like physical ability, that goes towards mentality, and all of that can help your determination and your motivation continue to pursue to be a professional dancer. It's not an easy industry. People are going to tell you they don't like you for your look or your height, or you're to this, you're to that. Sorry, maybe next time, blah, blah, blah. Happens all the time, but you can't get down on it yourself. You're not going to get every single job. You're going to get told no a lot. But that's what makes me personally work harder, because I'm like, okay, this person didn't like me. Okay, I'm going to work harder so that even if they don't want my look, I'm going to make them want my look because they love me. You have to be able to have a presence when you dance and impress people not only by your moves, but by your personality. Because if you're just doing the choreography and you're doing like a little smile here and there, that's not going to book you the job. Sometimes people book jobs and they mess up the choreography, but they have so much personality. There's just a uniqueness about them. They're special, and they have a presence when they dance that makes people want to watch them. And that's probably the most important thing, and that comes along with confidence. So I think whatever you have to do mentally to believe in yourself fully is probably the most important part for me as being a professional dancer. Because once you are confident in yourself, you start giving off a different energy, you start having a different presence, you start walking into a room and people are like, oh, look who just came. Oh, so-and-so's here. I can't wait to take class with them. Oh, they're so fun. Da, da, da. It makes people want to be around you, and that's what's going to get you your jobs. So it's all about networking. Take as many classes as you can from different people. Don't stay tunnel visioned on only a few choreographers, because there's so much the industry has to offer. So yeah, just stay focused, and if you can do anything you put your mind to. So if you want to be a professional dancer, you can do it. Of course, 100%. Don't doubt yourself. That's the most important thing. But if you guys took my class earlier, then I appreciate you taking, and hopefully I'll see you guys in person someday, and we can laugh and dance and learn some more. Thank you.
Okay guys, that was it for Behind the Scenes Part 2 van de MMPROD Online Classes. Stay tuned for Behind the Scenes Part 3.